Hello world, I'm Farsight, and welcome or welcome back to Techtonica. Here we are. We've got our nice little mini base set up. We have gathered some resources. We've got our Kindlevine stems in our inventory, and we are providing stems as fuel. And no doubt we are going to be a little slow on the stems. We'll find out. As I let these, we did build up a whole bunch of ore here that we haven't smelted yet. Hopefully the smelters run a little faster. This is producing 40 output per minute, so yeah. Let's grab that by hand and toss it in here. Oh, that's just going to build up more. Oh, what the hell? Anyway, the smelter is now going to be chewing 38 ore per minute out of the 40 ore per minute being produced, and it's going to be producing 19. So, yeah, I did mention earlier that as we upgraded our units, the 1-to-1 wouldn't hold, and currently we're expecting our drills to be a little faster than they need to be. Grab the resources. We've got some power. We've got a minimal fuel thingy that's producing some fuel. I'm going to put the rest of my sticks in there just so we have some excess fuel coming out initially. And now we are ready to deal with Production Terminal Xray. Oh, and I did find some green stuff here. Where'd it go? Oh, easy way to find it is we just tune our seeker. There it is. So when we need to pick up some Atlantum ore, we'll blow that stuff up. We've got some blowies on us. So here we go. Please service. Ingots, and oh, fuck, I did it again. I dumped all of my twigs in here when I needed to have them in my inventory. Her, there we go. Now all these twigs are excess. And let's repair Xray. Tier unlocked. Our next upgrade is going to require mining charges, steel, and cement.
You've got a whole new tech tree to look at now, Breaker. And to start making these new structural components, you'll need two things: steel ingots and cement. The easiest way to make steel ingots is to smelt iron ingots, and the easiest way to make cement is to smelt limestone into quicklime, and then handcraft it or use an assembler to make the final product. Finally, don't forget that steel production and cement are technologies on their own, so you'll need research cores to activate them in the tech tree before you can make any of this stuff.
So we could convert this over to doing steel. We've got some stone up there, so if we need stone for cement, we've got place we can get stone. I'm going to hold off for just a moment on that. We want to scan these things. So this first machine, Groundbreaker's Guide to Calyx. And all of them. I haven't visited the databank in a while, so we've got all of these things that we've been scanning. I strongly suggest that as you play the game, you read through these. We're looking for guide. Tips and tricks. We gathered this back at the very start of the game. It was that first training terminal, and this is what it gave us. It told us about the Echosketch and alt mode, which doesn't work on AMD cards right now. I mean, it closed them, but it doesn't put up the icons. It says always leave room for inserters. We figured that out on our own. Always check your text, and you're going to need it later, so never delete anything. Well, I screwed that one up because I took all the crap I had in my inventory and I tossed it into my production lines to get rid of it, so I shouldn't have done that. So Xray Tier 1 allows you to produce steel ingots and cement, and it adds the construction tech tree. So it says steel ingots are produced by placing iron ingots in a smelter, and cement can be handcrafted or produced in an assembler with quicklime, which is produced by producing. So we put our iron ingots in a smelter to get steel. We put limestone in a smelter to get quicklime, and we put the quicklime in an assembler to get cement. Okay. This is a kind of a small base area here, and our power is going to be really limited. I mean, a couple, and maybe we could get some decent power out of here. Dig into the walls a ways, so we could set up a small base here to do all this stuff. I'm not sure this is where I want to build it though, because this is kind of far away from everything else that we've done. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue my explorations. And our next step there was that area going back that way. And if we look on the mini-map, it's just right ahead of us here. And it looks like it's directly ahead and it is on the same level. So I can just drive my my miner right down this line. Build a base up in this area, I'm going to be looking for much larger places. I'm going to want to have 4 miners on these, maybe even more. If we need iron and steel, I'm going to need to have enough miners to feed both the iron and the steel production lines up here. But this means that maybe finally this is the playthrough where I open up monorails. But these guys we can scan. I know from experience, recent experience, last episode actually, that I can sit and mine these guys out, scan these guys out, and it's kind of chill. I kind of like it, but it doesn't make for, engaging content. It doesn't make for a recording that I would want to keep for myself or for anybody else. So this whole area continues back this way. These are in the way, so I will scan these guys out. I think I'm going to do is do my explorations, and then I will scan all this stuff down and box it up off camera.
With so much coming and going, transportation and storage hubs oriented around monorail systems were crucial. Might be some good ideas here for how you could set up a few of your own.
So we have already learned how to make monorails. So let's see if I can look at this for ideas. We've got it looks like a 5x5 floor. And the monorails are 3 wide. And they've got ports on them. Now we could have inserters going in or out of the ports with belts coming from there and heading out to wherever. In this case, these belts are coming out here. Don't really know what the belts ended up looking like, or where they went, or what they did, but a whole bunch of monorails can be locked into place. This looks like it's where the tracks go in and out, so this would have gone somewhere. I am thinking I'm going to pull a whole bunch of base building parts out of here, unless I decide to reactivate this area. I could rebuild this, try to patch up the floors where it's fallen in. I don't know. Maybe? Or build my own somewhere else. These chest fragments, what do they give us? That just gave me 500 limestone from one of those chests. So if I start scanning this place down, if each one of these rusty boxes is 500 limestone, we're going to end up with boxes and boxes of limestone, which is kind of cool because, well, we need limestone to make quicklime to make the concrete. And if the concrete is the major component of the new stuff, oh, let's take a look here. What did we actually open up on Victor? Xray. So we go to Xray. So Victor continues onward, upward here. Here's Xray, and it's basic powder bricks, which we can unlock. We've got 270 science to work with. So basic powder bricks and basic brick threshing. This says make limestone brick from limestone, so we can turn every 500 limestone into a brick. Cool. If we need brick, we can do that. How do I get back from brick to limestone? Threshing. So if we put the bricks into a thresher, we get back half the limestone. So we do not want to just brick up all the limestone if we need it. That does mean that we do have a way of moving from limestone into brick, taking the brick somewhere, and turning the brick back into limestone if we need to. Hopefully there's recipes that need brick. Next layer is not opened up yet. Synthesis. Quicklime. Limestone into quicklime. Okay. Quicklime into cement. And steel, iron into steel, and steel into steel frames. I'm going over this carefully because this is my first playthrough I have done this. New stuff. Logistics. We have tool belt 2. Increases number of tool belt rows by 4. Tool belt rows. Oh, more hotbars. HP flight is up there. So we got some things that are going to open up as we repair Xray. Construction. Basic supports, so copper and steel to make a metal pillar. Iron ingots and cement to make a platform. Or iron frames and cement to make a big platform. Okay, so we do need iron ingots as well as steel. Walls. Iron and cement. So iron ingots and cement or iron frames. And these guys I need to scan before I can do. So we're going to watch for stairs and walkways and gates that I haven't scanned yet. So is there anything I want to spend my 200 points on? 230 points. That requires blue. Conveyor belts are going to require... That's 180. I will do this when I get back to my main base. I'm not going to be making those yet. Energy, science. Let's unlock the mass collect, because we do have enough science for that. All of these things that require just a few. I'm going to do the core composer so I don't forget to do it. I'm likely to forget to do it. So I think that's everything at Victor that needs purple that doesn't need a lot of purple. So we still have 180 for the conveyor belts and 50 for the inserter. Okay, back from the interruption. So I think we have unlocked everything we want to unlock, leaving the big stuff for later.
Task inbound. Cement. Supply smelters with limestone to produce quicklime. Utilize quicklime to craft or assemble cement. Task inbound. Steel production. Supply smelters with iron ingots to produce steel ingots. Task inbound. Research core, 480 nanometers, blue. Enables the activation of advanced technologies. Advanced technologies require accumulated electrical charge at time of activation. Insufficient charge will result in tech lockout.
So we just unlocked those. Now I need cement and steel to upgrade X-ray. I don't actually need to reserve iron at the moment. So we can divert all of our iron into steel to get X-ray upgraded. And then we can, split it in the future. But we have this whole big area. I've been working my way up through here. This whole building up here, very large area, and it's just chock full of these things. Blast drills. So I know that if I scan these, I'm just going to get the unit. I don't know what we need to scan to unlock things. Oh, wait a minute. I can do this the easy way. My picture is on top of the thing that says X-ray on the right. So we're looking for stairs and walkways and gates that we haven't scanned. Bingo. So the scan's complete for gates 2. Is that the right one? No, we need gates 1. The gates 1 is the short gates. There's gates 1. So now we're looking for the new stairs. And I can do some jumping here. So metal stairs 3x3 apparently is something already in our inventory. I'll come back off camera to scan everything here, but I want to get some of it done. Catwalk fragment. Okay, stairs and walkways 1, there we go. Go back to technology and I can unlock gates and stairs and walkways, and we're good to go for the next tier of research there in the construction tree. So now we want to go back and satisfy Victor. We're going to need cement and steel ingots. We can make those. And mining charges. what I need to do to make mining charges, I need to have plant matter, fiber, shiverthorn extract, and kindlevine extract. I think that's going to require a run back to our main base. So how about we automate the cement and steel ingots here. And once we've got that automated, I will run back to the main base and bring mining charges and materials to make mining charges. The alternative is to beef up the base here at Xray so we have significantly more farming going on. I would need a full shiverthorn farm and a full kindlevine farm. I could put those in. Kind of cramped though. Yeah, I think let's, for now, just get the we've got copper, we've got iron. I want to do another iron, and to do more iron, I want to get more power and expand this. So, the plan. We need to have enough fuel. We need 60. Oh, this is backing up a little bit. This 20 by 10, 200 energy, 400. I need 600 of the energy per minute. If we were doing plant matter, here's some. We'd be doing 60 of those, so 600, that's 600 fuel power per minute. Divided by 25 is 24 kindlevine stems per minute. If we had a full set of 5 planters, that would get us 30. So we'd want to expand this to a full set of 5 planters, which means we need more of these. So yeah, I think now's the time I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to go scan down that whole tower over there so we have more parts. And then come back here and we're going to expand our fuel area. We're going to expand our power so that it can handle the 2. We're going to do a 5 planter of kindlevine and we're going to do a 5 planter of shiverthorn, and we do have some seeds. I can actually bring it straight back this way. I'm going to relay it out so that we have this coming up somewhere convenient. It isn't where I'm going to have my power. So I'll do a new layout. I'm going to do all this off camera because it's just kind of shuffling around stuff we have, and the scan down is going to take a while. I'm buying into a lot of problems here, aren't I? No. Rather than take several hours of off-camera time, let's move on to the next thing. We need to smelt. Let's just do this. So, going to be doing some building, so let's do some building. Logistics, we're going to need some inserters. I'm probably going to run out of belts, but that's okay. I'm probably going to run out of boxes. That's not okay. Production, we have the smelters. We have another miner if we need it. Just going to do the minimum here to get the things that I need. He's going to need fuel. Oh, I screwed up. I am going to need to rethink my fuel delivery scheme. no, hold on. Fuel and fuel. He's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. So three-way split on the fuel. We have ingots coming out here and getting routed over there. I'm not gonna save any ingots off. If we need iron ingots, I will put a separate mining and smelting for ingots off to the left there. And there's my box. So there's where we're going to accumulate the steel ingots. And that's going to get us, let's see, that turns out 19 ingots per minute, and this takes in 8 per minute. Okay, that means I'll be able to grab ingots from there. We've got steel coming out. I'm not balancing this up. We don't have the fuel to do that. We still need copper. Not in great quantities, though. And we need limestone to make the cement. Where did my limestone go? I'm going to have limestone in great quantities from my scan down. That's plain. I have some limestone quantities here. Okay, what I'm going to do is instead of mining the limestone, I'm going to take it out of a box. The first thing was smelting the limestone. So let's see, if I take it from a box, say here. Boom, there's limestone. We'll put more limestone in there when we get it. And he needs fuel. He needs fuel. Frick. Tap off of that, I guess. Gonna drop some fuel in there, drop some limestone in there, and we're good. Except this guy, of course. There. Limestone. Heat him with some plant matter for fuel. And he's producing quicklime when he gets enough. And quicklime was assembled? Quicklime is, cement is assembler with quicklime. Okay, so I do need an assembler. Fortunately, I have just enough stuff to build one. And that's going to need power. We need to run our power floor over. Like that. I do have, not a lot. I have a little bit of the old power floor. Should have carried more. If I'd known I was going to make a base here, I would have brought a whole bunch of stuff with me. There's the assembler. And we are making quicklime. And we're making cement. And that goes into a box. What do we got here? This guy's only getting 20 of the 50 per minute that he wants for his input. If I move him over by, no, if I move him over by one, yeah. I do have enough floors that I can bring this over. So we're going to smelt like that. Now his rates, 12 per minute on the old fuel, so even lower than that on this fuel. F5, and he fits just like that. There we go. So he'll be getting 40 per minute input. And the output is 31 per 50, so 60% of 31 is well, it's under 20. There we go. So that will be producing our cement. This is producing our steel, slowly, but it's doing it. We are continuing to produce iron. Now I did set up flatten here. I wonder if I can just flatten these guys. Wrong flatten. So apparently it fills in holes if you have high stuff. Maybe it doesn't fill in holes. What if I bring it over here with flatten selected, and I've got that. So flatten digs down, but it doesn't fill in. Okay. It's supposedly turn. Oh, if I had 120 per minute input, I would. We're going to be getting about 20. So 20 is going to go to a third of that. That's going to take a while. These are all ratios I will work out when I build a large base that produces the stuff. We will come back here with additional parts so we can build a larger Kindlevine farm, and above that a larger Shiverthorn farm, which will require more power and more space. We'll be able to produce more iron and more steel. So let's call this a recording, and when we come back I will have scanned down a whole bunch of crap. So have a good time, and I will see you in the next one.